I know it's been 3 months since I posted on my YouTube channel. I take breaks from my YouTube channel. I'm not a stranger to that. When I feel like I need to rest, I'm gonna take a dip and I'm gonna rest. But this one was not planned at all, and that is the reason why I wanted to share with you guys like just some of what has been going on behind the scenes. Before I even start, I just want to say thank you so much. I feel very proud of this, community, for just how sensitive you guys are. Everybody has just been so respectful, just so polite, just like, you know what, we don't know what's going on with you. We're going to give you time to take a break, and we just know that whenever you come back, you're going to be on your A game. What happened? The last time I posted, I was taking a break from posting because of my masterclass. It was such a beautiful time. I really enjoyed teaching that. Like, I was very scared to do it. That's why I put it off for so long, even though you guys had been asking for it. I was just like, it's one thing to know something, another thing to teach it. And if you know anything about me, you know that I don't do things in half measures. I always want to make sure that I give people value for their money, value for their time, value for their attention. And so I really wanted to concentrate on my masterclass students. That was primarily the reason why I took like the whole of June off. I just feel like the older I get, the more I'm prioritizing my health. I don't want to put too much strain on my body. I want to make sure that I'm moving at a pace that allows me to still be alive. Hello. So the plan was to take a step back in June and to be back in July filming and doing all of that. But then something happened that we did not really plan for. We moved and I had to redo my studio, redo my setup. As you can see, my studio and my setup is so different from what I have always had. That was so intense. If you've ever had to pack up your house before and then unpack your house and then get new stuff, and you just know that it is quite demanding. It can literally feel like, oh my goodness, your head is spinning. And then at the same time, if you follow me on Instagram, and if you don't, what are you really waiting for? If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that my sister-in-law got married. I was on her train, just like so many things happening at the same time. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to have to shut down these 3 months and just make sure that I am giving my 100 to my real life. I did really miss it though. I've missed being here. I've missed filming my content. I've missed talking to you guys. So yeah, I am very happy to be back. I want to read a mail that one of my masterclass students sent to me after the masterclass was done. So this person is Ezinne Agbo, and she says, "Hey Ezinne and team, I was a part of the recently concluded cohort of your YouTube masterclass and it was beyond valuable. So I'm sending an email to say thank you. Someone close to me paid for it for me as a gift because I had wanted it for my birthday and it was a certain investment. I've really tried to find my way around getting a firm footing on YouTube, and this opened my eyes to how I can do that without any fluff. You made it so simple, not only to do, but follow through. I've been watching the replay and I wanted to say thank you to for truly not gatekeeping." So when I was doing the ad for my YouTube class, I said so many times that I was not going to gatekeep. I was going to be 100% transparent, and I was. I remember watching the branding replay early hours of one morning. The to-do at the end of that class was to look at our favorite creators. So I literally stayed up from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. after that to create my thumbnail mood board based on what I loved from creators I'm subscribed to. I pasted my mood board below and then she shared her mood board with me. Safe to say, collating my inspos as something I can see helped me identify the pattern in what I liked. Thank you again. Truly, we will be many, because I always say we will be many. I never believe that I have to be the only one. I truly believe that we should be many and we can be many, which was the principal reason why I did the YouTube class. I saw a lot of people say the class is really expensive, and to be honest, I don't think it is. What I charged for the masterclass was just a token fee that I just felt like, okay, if I charge this, I feel like this is a fair trade. It is not what I would have liked. I mean, I would have liked to price it much higher. A lot of the people who also attended the class and who, went through all of the courses wrote back to say, you know what, this class is worth so much more than what you charged for it. if that particular figure is too much, then how are you going to afford lights? How are you going to afford a camera? How are you going to afford a tripod stand? How are you going to afford a laptop to use to edit or a phone to use to edit? Because all of these things are pricey. And what I'm just saying with my masterclass is, hey, before you rush to spend all these hundreds of thousands of naira or thousands of dollars in, equipment and gear, come, let me tell you what you need to do so you can decide what exactly it is that you need to get or how you want to approach the storytelling on your YouTube channel. I think it is very, very fair. And I got lots of beautiful feedback like this that just made me so happy. Even when I was looking at the final projects that I gave each of the, communities to do, there was this particular group that left such a sweet message for me. It was not expected at all.
Even though I already know that I should be careful with what I post online, with what I say online, Ezinne was able to break it down and I actually understood a lot of things.
She, talked about security a lot, and it made me make some decisions that I know that could help me and with my family.
I had a beautiful experience. Ezinne did a fantastic job, not only teaching us about YouTube, but also pouring into us and just encouraging everyone that nothing is impossible if you set your mind to it. It was just beautiful to listen to her.
Ezinne touched about life too. It was not just YouTube. She said a lot.
And I had the biggest smile on my face when I was watching it, and I was just like, oh my goodness, I love my masterclass students so much. And I just want to thank everyone who was part of the first cohort, because I had never done anything like that before, but you guys just trusted me and you came and you showed up. And I just want you to know that I love you so much, and I am so grateful that you trusted me with your time, with your resources, with your attention. I truly look forward to seeing all of your YouTube channels, and I cannot wait to be one of your viewers, one of your subscribers. Just keep practicing, and growing in the things that you have learned. And I'm going to do another masterclass in November. All of the information is going to be in the description box of this video. So if you're interested in signing up and you want to be part of this, don't forget to click that link, and please read what is written very carefully so that you can weigh whether this is a class that you can commit to or that you want to sign up for. But I just think I want to do one more before the year ends, and I'll be doing it in November. So please make sure you sign up. I cannot wait to see you in class. So some other things that I wanted to update you guys obviously is about my website. A lot of back-end issues. I don't want to go into the details and bore you with that. I lost all of the websites that were there, including Bible Diary. What is so crazy is that I had been sitting with the Lord in this time when I was away, and just asking him what is the future of Bible Diary? Because I started that blog in 2017, but I think in 2022 I stopped posting on there. When I was single, it was all well and good for me to share whatever that I wanted to share, but after I got married, I really saw that there was no way for me to share challenges and struggles that I'm going through without talking about parts of my life that I may not want to share. I had to dial back and go back to God and say, hey, is this still the way that I'm supposed to do this? Because the assignment does not change, but whatever it is that we're supposed to do can change per season, And for a while, I just had the Lord silent on that, did not really say anything. So that was the reason why I just left it. But this year, I felt like God started speaking to my heart that it was time to evolve Bible Diary and take it from just being about me to being about other people, to not just be about my voice, but to be about the voice of hundreds of thousands of people. At the same time, God was speaking to me about this and I was fleshing the idea out. That was when my Bible Diary website crashed. And I was just like, oh my goodness, that's probably the reason why I didn't panic as much, because God had already told me that season had come to an end. So I opened a Substack where I would start trying to execute what I believe God is placing on my heart to do there. But I'm not pushing myself, I'm not rushing myself, because I already have so many things that I'm doing. In case you don't know, I started a TikTok account as well, where I want to, reach an audience that I may not be reaching for God, and just post more fun content, kind of see what the other Gen Zs are up to. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm actually Gen Z. I know I act old, but I'm actually young. I'm actually really young, but yeah. So please bear with me if you don't see me as active on a number of platforms. It can just feel like a lot sometimes, and it feels like I'm spreading myself thin, taking up so much, whether it's trying to do Instagram and then TikTok and then Substack and then YouTube, of which YouTube is a whole thing on its own. I'm trying not to burn out or to exert myself beyond my capacity. What am I doing right now? I am just spending more time with the Lord and just trying to rest, reading more books. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen like a book haul that I did, like books that I've been buying. I'm thinking of doing like book reviews on my channel as well, but I don't know if you guys are into that kind of thing. And I also think like sometimes, like, because people know like I carry God's word on the inside, people are usually like, when I post like other fun content, people are just a bit like, but please, this is a place for us to live life authentically. In the Christian space or the Christian circle, there is such a performative type of Christianity, and we don't often see people who love the Lord wholeheartedly, serve Him, walk with Him, hear Him clearly, and are not going to go and start a church. Abraham, Esther, so many people in the Bible, Ruth, who just loved the Lord, Mary, Lazarus, Martha, they didn't go and start ministries. They just loved the Lord and lived holy lives. And so that is what I am doing on this platform and on this YouTube channel. And I will show you like how I eat, how I hang out with my friends, when I travel. It doesn't make me less Christian. You can just love your husband and raise godly children. That can be a very high calling, to go home and love your spouse, that you really feel convicted to love God and to see Him in the mundane parts of your life, that you don't feel like you don't feel like, oh, becoming serious with God is something for people that want to do ministry or now become pastors. It is a calling for all of us. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here real quick and just give you guys like a life update and just share with you like what has been happening, where I've been away, where I am right now. Thank you so much guys for hanging out with me and for watching this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you've been up to. How has this week been, for you? How have you been since we spoke? How is your family? How is your work? How is your school? What is going on with you? And if you have any testimonies, please share. Like, I would really love to hear like testimonies from people, like, just an encouraging word. It also helps my own faith to just hear what God is doing in the lives of so many people. So yeah, thank you once again, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.